Hello, hello, everybody. How are you? It's cold here. It's in the 20s here today. I think it's above freezing now, but it's gotten into the 20s in Texas. I know it's crazy, but we're doing fine. Power's been flickering on and off and on and off all day. And anyhow, but we've got power now. It's good. So if my I should have juice in my battery's fully charged on my laptop. So even if the power does go off, I should be able to stay on for a little bit anyway. But anyhow, we're doing fine. We have braved the storm. Water has been dripping at night, and Marlon sweetly went out and braved the cold and got groceries and all that kind of thing. So I have been diamond painting. I've been diamond painting, working on some stuff. I just kitted up. Are you ready? I've been obsessed with this. I got it a little bit ago and unboxed it on the channel, and I have been wanting to start this for a while because I think it's so pretty and so colorful, and I'm like, who am I, right? It's a dragon. It's a partial. It's on velvet. Yes, I'm a velvet Elvis person, right? So, but this should be really fun. This one's from Diamond Dots. It's called Neon Dragon. And I'm going to start this tonight. I'm excited. Hopefully, it'll probably take me a couple days to get it done. Maybe, I always kind of overestimate the time it's going to take me to finish a project because normally I underestimate it and then go, how come I didn't get finished, right? So I think it'll take me a couple of days. If I'm faster, that's good. So we'll see, but I'm excited to start this. It's so bright and colorful against this black. And so anyhow, there goes Marlon. And, he was out in the garage in his man cave, and then it just kind of got too cold. So he's been kind of hibernating in his office. So all right, let me tell everybody hello. Lee and Lenore are here. They've done all the things. So glad you're here, Lee and Lenore. Hope everything is going well. Lenore, I hope you continue to be on the mend. I've been thinking about you and sending prayers up your way. Hello, Cindy. Welcome, welcome. Michelle, hello. I know, freezing Fredericksburg, Texas. Yeah, it's cold in Texas. It may not be cold for my northern friends, but it's cold for Texas. So, yes, Michelle, lurk all you want. Excuse me. Let's see. Matnut, hello. Resting and trying to thaw out after a cold, snowy birthday yesterday. Yeah, I actually, on my temperature chart today, I'm doing the bottles from Diamond Art Studio UK, and I did 2 bottles today for yesterday and today. And so whoever's wondering, I am caught up. Yes, but I did them both in white bling. It was so fun. I may get it in just a little bit to show you guys, but I commemorated the ice and snowy. It really didn't snow, but wintry mix of sleet and whatnot. But I commemorated those 2 days with white special drills on my temperature chart. Just adds a little variety to those temperature colors and the bottles and everything. So that was fun. Hi, Erin. Welcome. Let's see. Muttnut. It was Muttnut's birthday yesterday. Okay, Muttnut. Tradition continues on the live. This is for you. Are you ready? Everyone put your earplugs in. I'm giving you fair warning. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Muttnut. Happy birthday to you and many more. Okay, everyone run for the Tylenol. That was for you, Muttnut. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday. 48 on February 7th. Oh, Michelle turns 48 on February 7th. All right. We've got some birthdays coming up. Yay, yay, yay. Cold snoring. Oh my gosh, Sharon. Yes. I have been talking to Michaela Renee from she's in the St. Louis area, and yeah, it's cold there. I think it's cold everywhere. I'm ready for the winter to go away. Cariana is snowed in West Virginia. Oh my goodness. Hi, Anne. Welcome. Melissa, if I have not said hello to you, hello, Melissa Michael. Let's see. The thumb of the mitten. Okay. So Auntie Dawn must be in Michigan, right? I know what the mitten is. I do. Happy little drills. Carol, hello. Welcome. Kiriana, 5 degrees. Got the fireplace going and the marshmallows roasting. Way to stay warm. Yes, that's great. Let's see. Oh, Kiriana's son's birthday is February 7th. Let's see. Becky, hello. Hi, Jem with Jen. Welcome. Robin Pennington is in the house. Hello. Hi, Ginger. That sounds good. 5 degrees above, but feels like -10. Oh, Melissa. Yeah, stay warm. Oh, Jennifer, hello. Let's see. Nancy, hi, welcome. We're all trying to stay warm. We are. I'm just happy the power is on now so that the heat is on. We have gas appliances, so I could do some things even with the power off, but we need heat, right? We need AC in the summer and heat when it's this cold. We very rarely run the heat in Texas, like to this capacity, but when it gets cold, you need it. Let's see. Sue Layden is in the house. I know Sue Layden is cold. I've been watching Sue Layden's thermometer. She's been sending me pictures. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Sarah Barden. Hello. Marion. Cold Gulfport, Mississippi. That's where Marion is. If you're playing the game, where's Marion? She's in Gulfport, Mississippi. Oh, I love Gulfport, Mississippi. We took a family vacation there years ago to the Beach Club. It's a resort that was all inclusive for kids in Gulfport. We had such a good time. So please stay warm, Marion. Hi, Jay Lee. Welcome. There's Alyssa, the diamond painting accountant, is in the house. It's 27 here currently. We won't get above freezing until lunchtime tomorrow. Yeah. When the sun goes down, it starts to freeze. And whatever we get in Houston, Dallas, the Dallas-Fort Worth area gets it worse. And that's where Alyssa is. So every time I'm like, oh my gosh, it's going to be this, Alyssa's like, really, Kara, we're going to be this. And I'm like, oh yeah, y'all always get it worse than us. So, because we're kind of down by the Gulf. So let's see. Karen, hello. Cheryl, hello. Let's see. So cold, but drive going okay. Yeah. There's some people, there's a pre-retreat for the No Frills retreat. So the retreat just isn't enough. You got a pre-retreat sometimes too. So the retreat venue that we're having the No Frills retreat at is doing a little pre-retreat for some folks that wanted to go a little bit early. And so Cheryl and Marion and a few others are going earlier to get down there and get going early on their crafting. So I'm jealous. That'll be fun. Let's see. Nope, it's not Interstellar Dragon, Becky. Speaking of Interstellar Dragon, Cheryl is keeping me from kidding that one up. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, hang on. I've got a couple of things to get. I will be right back. I'm going to go get Interstellar Dragon, and I'm going to go get my temperature thing. Hang on. I thought I was prepared, but no. Almost there. Just got to get one more thing. Okay, I'm back. So here, first off, here's my temperature chart. And what I'm talking about, you see what I did? Those 2 white bottles, that's what I did to commemorate the freeze. Let me take the plastic down. It'll be easier to see. Isn't that pretty? I did a charm. I did a little quad cube in this bottle, and it's all in white bubbles, all kinds of stuff. So that commemorates our 2 snow days. I may do another white bottle tomorrow, depending on the temperature, but it's not supposed to be as bad tomorrow. Okay, and what Becky was talking about was Interstellar Dragon. This is the one that I showed. This is my last sneak peek that I showed from Diamond Art Club. It's an Eau Claire studio. I love this. Turned me in. I'm telling you, this made me a dragon convert. It's so, so pretty. I just love it. And the only reason I wanted to kit it up immediately, and the only reason I'm not and I can't is because Cheryl needs it. Why does Cheryl need it? Cheryl needs it because they are going to plan a bling package for it. And I told them I would be the first customer in line after they designed the bling package for that one. So, but no, this was one that I got. I can see why, because I mean, they're both super colorful. This is one that I got from Diamond Dots a little bit ago, and I've been wanting to do it so bad. And I thought, you know what? It's icy and cold outside. I'm kind of in between projects right now because I finished up my Art by Julia mystery, which I can't show, but I loved it. Highly recommend if you like Art by Julia and you have the chance to get that mystery, get it. I love the colors in it. So it was so much fun to do. It was my very first mystery that I completed, and that's my first one on my list from my year of first. So I got that done, but I'm getting ready to kit up this one. This one is Terrarium Beneath the Sea. This is a Yume art. This is also on my list of firsts. This was my very first Yume art sneak peek. I mean, I was like, I got a Yume to sneak peek. I made the big leagues. Yes, I got a Yume. I was so excited. But this is my first Yume to sneak peek. It will also be my first Yume to complete. So this is canvas number 2 in my year of first, but it's big. So I'm doing it for my year of first. I'm doing it for Fairy Tales and Folklore. That's the event next month that Katie from Diamonds and Washi and Kate from Diamonds and Dr. Pepper are doing. And anyone, can one of my mods put up that link to Fairy Tales and Folklore? So I'm doing it for that. Plus, my friend Alyssa Mank of Mank Arts and Crafts is doing Lunar New Year. I just watched her intro video for that. So I'm going to do this one for that one as well. So this is ticking off a lot of boxes, but it's big. It is a 65 by 97. So I'll be working on this for a couple of months. So yeah. So I decided before February hit, I'd maybe get some little ones done. I am also working on one that I am blinging it up. This one is an oldie but a goodie from Diamond Art Club. I'm doing this one to surprise a sweet friend of mine. She was when I first became a principal, when I was 29, I hired her as a teacher. She's a 4th grade teacher. I was a 4th grade teacher, and you know, 4th grade has my heart. So I hired her as a 4th grade teacher. And then I also hired her as an assistant principal at the first school I was a principal at. And then no, I'm lying. Hired her as a teacher. She came with me as a teacher to the first school I opened up. See, all these schools are blending together. Then I opened my second elementary school, and I hired her as my assistant principal, and she was pregnant at the time and was due like right when the school was supposed to open. And people were like, you're crazy. Like, what do you, like, she's going to be out for 6 weeks and you're trying to open a school. And I said, she's worth it. She's worth the wait. This is who I want. Trust me. I've already opened an elementary school. I know how to do this. And she is now the principal at that school. Well, she just got done with breast cancer treatment. So I started this one for her. It's like I said, it's an oldie but a goodie from Diamond Art Club. And I found it and I thought, I need a little project and this will just make me feel good to do. And I'm going to have it framed for her and I'm blinging it up, because she needs a little bling. So I started that one for her. And I'll be able to get it done pretty quick. So that's currently what I'm working on. Let's see what else is going on. Where am I? Oh my gosh. Love the Dragon. I just finished my canvas today. Bella Notte. Oh, that's Lady and the Tramp. I have that one. I love that one. I love that spaghetti noodle scene from Lady and the Tramp. Hi, Gail. Welcome. Little Dragon Cafe from Jaded Gem Shot. That's a pretty one. I think Alyssa has that one, if I'm not mistaken. We were talking about it at some point. Like I said, it's all blending together. Hi, Joanna. Welcome. Hi, Sue Bell. Welcome in. Tina. Hi. Sherry. Hello. C.W. Bullis. Hello. Michelle. Hello from, oh gosh, Odessa. I know it's cold. Yeah. But welcome, fellow Texan. Kenya, hello. Kiriana on velvet, that's different. I know, it is. I'm like, who am I? It's a canvas, it's a diamond painting on velvet. It's a partial, but, with all the colors and everything, it'll take me a couple days to do, but I'm excited to do it. Cold, MCR 392. Hello, everyone. Cold in Seattle. I bet it is. Oh, yes. See the bottles, especially with the cold. I have gotten to add. I always get excited when it's a special day because I get to get creative and bling it up. So, hello, Victoria from the UK. Welcome. Let us know. Oh, Victoria, I have to tell you, I was watching a comedy from the UK. It was from the 80s. A comedy from the 80s. I'm sorry. I love British humor. I just think it is hysterical. I've watched the entire series of Are You Being Served? I've watched all of, oh my gosh, Hyacinth Bouquet. What is the name of that dang British comedy? She's so funny. It'll come to me. Keeping Up Appearances. I mean, I could watch British comedy just forever and a day because it's hilarious. This one, I can't remember the name of it either, but it's all about British politics and Parliament and the Prime Minister. It's hilarious, and it's so funny because, the UK is a parliament, which is, it's a democracy and we're a democracy, but it's just a little bit different forms of government. But the jokes are the same. Like, it's all about politicians and how they twist things and make things work. They were talking today. So these two men were talking today, and one man said, "Well, you didn't tell the truth," and the other guy's like, "Well, what do you mean?" And the other guy's like, "This is going to be hard for a politician to understand, not telling the truth. Let's talk about this." And just the way that he put it was hilarious. So I'm enjoying that series very much. But thank you for joining us from the UK. Let's see how the dragon goes. I heard from someone else they didn't like it because the black. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't. The black makes things messy. I'm not sure, but you know what? I'll keep you posted on that. That I can see where, because velvet kind of comes off a little bit. So I hope the fibers don't get on the sticky part. They don't look like they have, but I haven't worked on it yet. So I'll keep everyone posted on that. That's why I do these things, because if I do it and it messes up, then you don't have to waste the money on it. But I'll let you know. Yes, Rebecca, we're doing well. We're doing well. Kiriana, I'm still working on the Richard Lorenz mystery kit. All right. I love those crazy birds. Lori, it's freezing in Kaufman. I bet. Oh my gosh. Yes. Lenore says, thank you. Good, Lee. Well, tell Lenore, just give her a hug from me and tell her I love her, and I'm sending her prayers for continuing to improve. Susan from Surprise, it's 68 in Arizona. In Arizona, it's 68. So it's cold. It's cold to us, right? Let's see. Yes, Taryn, we did. I'm sure, Taryn, you got snow in Chicago because, my sister lives in Chicago, Lincoln Park area, and the winter does not mess around in Illinois. It just doesn't, like Michigan and all those northern states. I don't know how you people do it. Yeah, crazy. I do love going to Chicago though in the summer. Hi, Tammy. Welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hi, Risa. Welcome, welcome. Yes, with the perfect charms and quad pearl. Yes, it is. Yes. Amanda's crazy, crafty life. Hey, lady, I need heat next. I know, Amanda. I do too. Kalasa is in the house. Hi, Christopher. Welcome, my friend. Queen Bees DPs. I love that. Hello from New Zealand. Welcome. So glad you're here. Let's see. I always just get so excited when people from around, I'm like, the UK, New Zealand. I mean, like, that's just crazy to think. I mean, and I know I say that all the time, but I continue to be amazed that our worlds can just come together like this. And I love that. It just makes me so happy. Lounge Singer is coming out. Yes, I know. You get a lounge version of Happy Birthday. I am the Lounge Singer. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Mutt Nut. I guess you're welcome. You probably had to run and get some Tylenol, but happy to wish you happy birthday. That's special. Who else? 2 feet of snow here. Unusual, but I love the snow. I know I love the snow too. Risa, woohoo! Happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday to Muttnut. Oh, Taryn, your son turned 17. Tell him I said happy birthday. Victoria, 32 on Saturday. Oh my gosh. Hello, Faith. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Michelle, hello. We are in summer in New Zealand. Yes, it is because of the equator and the way the earth tilts and all that. Yes, they're in summer when we're in winter. Yes. When we visited Australia, we visited during our summer. So Sydney was cold. It was, it was probably in the 40s during the day, and it got colder at night, but it was, July. So we left Houston in this oppressive heat and got to Sydney and we're like, oh my gosh, it's so cold. So yeah, opposite seasons. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. Diamond loving Nana. Hello, everyone. Cold and snowed in Kentucky. I bet, Kentucky, I bet gets cold. But I love Kentucky. I mean, I will tell you, Kentucky, I will never forget that state. It saved me when I was driving to a retreat and we could not find anything in Tennessee, any hotels or anything to stay in. And I just said, I'm going to grab a Red Bull. I'm going to turn on AC/DC and keep driving. And we hit Kentucky and we found a hotel, and everybody there was just so nice. So I have very good thoughts about the state of Kentucky. Having issues staying in the chat tonight. Well, Kiriana. Oh, okay. Well, I hope it gets better. Let's see. Jess. Well, they're talking about another possible big snow. Oh, you know what? But it's only January. So we got January and February that are dicey, right? March starts maybe to kind of even out in some places. I know in the north, y'all don't get warm till practically May. I have perfect pitch hearing and you sing just fine. Okay, well, I'm glad. I do try, but I am not a singer at all. Oh, Tammy. Oh, with the wind chill, it feels like -20. No, the dogs won't even go out. Like we open the door for them to go out because we know they have to. Bella, our bulldog, just looks up at us like, I don't think so. Like, are you out of your mind? Oh my gosh. So we have to literally, it's not like we put her out and leave her out. I mean, bulldogs are very temperature sensitive. So, not so much the cold, but the heat, like in the summer when we let her out to go potty, I can't leave her out because it's really hot and they can overheat really quickly. So, as soon as she goes out and does her thing, she comes right back in, and it's like she acts like I'm going to put her out and never let her back in. I'm like, you have to go to the bathroom, get out. But yeah, she just looks up at us like, you've got to be kidding me, right? I'm not going anywhere. And I'm like, well, you're not going in here, so get out. Let's see. Yeah, -20. No. Let's see. Very cold in Northwest Wisconsin was in negative digits with wind chill. I hibernate this weekend watching movies. Yes, Melissa, hibernate. Just don't go out. That's why I've gotten some diamond painting done and kind of organized. I de-kitted a couple of things. I've gotten some stuff done. I was excited. So yeah, just hibernate, really. Let's see. Cheryl, the drive is okay, a bit windy. Oh my gosh, yeah. Esmeralda, hello, welcome. Hi, Cheryl, 50 outside. You know what? I'd take 50 right now. California, man, great weather. Great weather. Not that it doesn't get cold in California, because it does, especially like Northern California. But I'm glad it's doing great where you are. Kiriana grew up in Northern Georgia. Miss it sometimes, although it's much more grown up now. Yeah. Let's see who else is in the house. Supposed to be extreme cold again in Texas next week. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It gets warmer, it teases us, and then the weather in Texas is crazy. It just does this. So my temperature chart on the good side, my temperature chart should be very colorful. It should just be all over the place. So it'll be a very colorful temperature chart, which is, that makes it fun. Let's see, 38.9 outside of Pensacola with the wind blowing. Oh my gosh. Hi, Sarah Ann. Welcome. Hi, Faith. Welcome in. We haven't been above freezing since Friday. Yeah. Yeah. Alyssa's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Let's see. I had your friends in Gulfport. Oh, the Gulfport, Mississippi has such pretty beaches, and you don't necessarily think of Mississippi as having beaches, but they do, and they're beautiful. They're really pretty. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. If anyone thinks I'm ignoring you, I'm not. I do take my time to try to not miss anybody saying hi. So thank you for being patient. I really am doing the best I can. Plus, you're dealing with me. I am attention deficit, so I do go off on stories sometimes if something hits me right. So I'm so sorry. Yes, Faith, I am so excited I have power back. Yeah, because we lost it for a couple of hours. I'm thinking it was just our neighborhood. Our neighborhood loses power every time the wind blows. And it's so weird because right up the road is the whole, like, all the power lines and everything are right there. It's almost like a substation and I'm like, how are we losing power and we're that near to the power? I don't know. Anyway, and I've complained a couple times. I've been that old crotchety woman that contacts them and says, it's windy today. Why did we lose power? Like, it's perfectly fine outside. It's not storming, whatever. It's windy, but it's not like overly windy. Oh, the power's out. Why? Why is this? Anyway. I just have to be thankful. So right now I am grateful that our power is back on, and fingers crossed it stays on. So receiving some minis from Blinkety Bites. Yay, good. Yes, show them off. I love Blinkety Bites. They're awesome. Ooh, Diamond Loving Nana, are you allowed to say? I know they had 2 more sets coming. They had the Midnight Hex set and the Cowgirl set. Are those coming out? Like, are they coming out like soon, I'd love to get those. I like Blinkety Bites. Blinkety Bites is another one that has really great renderings on their minis. So join us next month, Mini DP Madness. And next month, what am I saying? In March. So yeah, Blinkety Bites is good. So I'm glad you're going to be showing them. I'll be watching for you, Nana. But I'm hoping that those two sets are coming out. I really like those two sets. They hadn't come out the last time I looked, but they could be out by now. I don't know. I really want a dragon painting, but I haven't found one in a round. Yeah, this Diamond Dots is around. It's Diamond Dots. I've got it all kitted up. It is around, you know, again, I don't know how this velvet's going to do, and it is a partial. So if you don't like partials, you know, I'm trying to think if there are. I'm sure if you looked it up on companies, they would tell you. Let's see. M Joy Goddess, welcome. Hello. So glad you're here. I'm also planning some enhancements for that one, the Terrarium Mermaid. Yay! Oh, good. Okay. Well, I will have Terrarium Mermaid at the retreat. That's what I'll be working on. So at this point, I'm going to be pulling. I have a ton of blue enhancements, and there's a ton of blue in this. So I'm kind of doing my own thing. But I'll want to talk to you, Cheryl, about what you're thinking about Terrarium Mermaid, because I mean the possibilities are endless. Those dragons look the same to me. Did I miss something? Yeah, this one is from Diamond Dots. They're both colorful, so I can see how they look similar. So this one is for Diamond Dots. This background though is not, you don't diamond paint it, it's velvet. And then the other diamond painting, this one is from Diamond Art Club. I'm gonna slidey this thing down. They do look similar, but they're not. This is from Diamond Art Club. It's an Eau Claire studio. I'm trying to get the glare off of it. It's interstellar, so there's a space scene on the back of it. So the dragons look kind of similar, but they're two different paintings, two different neon dragon image. That's interesting. Okay, y'all, what do you think of this? I was looking for the artist on this one, and it says, okay, it's got the title Neon Dragon. Image, okay, I've never seen this before. Image interpreted with love by the Diamond Dots design team. What does that even mean? I don't know. Image interpreted with love. Is that rendered with love? Is that interpreted? I've never seen it put quite like that. That's so interesting. It's right at the bottom. I was looking at it. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Hello, Barbara Thompson. Welcome. Let's see. Thank you. Alyssa's putting all the, I'm woefully behind in chat. Alyssa's putting in all of the links, and so is Sue. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, John. Welcome in. Hello, L&L Leopard Leatherworks Diamond Painting. No, that's Lee and Lenore. What am I saying? Lee and Lenore. He's saying, hey there, little sister, aka. Okay. Hey, my bestie's in the house. You are never late, Brandy. Hope you're doing well and staying warm, bestie. Did you have school today, or did they not have school for you in Florida today? I was thinking you said they would. You didn't know at the time we talked if they would or not. So hopefully you're staying warm, bestie. Let's see. Brandy is going live after me. So yes, I will. Timekeepers, you know what to do. Just bug me and let me know that at about 10 till, I've got about 5 more minutes, and then I'll wrap it up. Diamond Painting Damsel, hello. Welcome, welcome. Wendy, hello. We live in Florida, and my son-in-law has had the windows open all day. Oh my gosh. I could not have the windows open all day. No, not at all. Let's see. Hi, Peggy. Welcome. Brandy, we are going to see cold again. Myself in Central Florida and you in the Panhandle. I'm tired of this, but nothing like everyone else is experiencing. Oh my gosh. Chris Colassa. I love British comedies too. I know they're hilarious. They're absolutely hilarious. Faulty Towers. Yes, I've watched Faulty Towers. That's hilarious too. That's about a hotel. And, you know, it's all about the whole acting like everything is okay when it's clearly not. I watched an episode of Faulty Towers when workmen came and the man was gone and he left the wife there, I guess, in charge, and they put the wall in the wrong place. Oh my God. Yes. I mean, I could watch every single British comedy but I'm telling you, Are You Being Served and Keeping Up Appearances, that Hyacinth Bouquet is that woman is hilarious. She is the original, like, she's not even a Karen because she's not negative. She is just so unbelievably inflated on her. She has a very unrealistic sense of self. Like, it's all about her. Everyone loves her. She doesn't, like, everyone else doesn't matter. It's just her. And she is so blissfully unaware of everyone around her being so completely irritated by her. Just, oh my God, it's hilarious. It is just so funny. And it's so funny. I cannot remember the name of the actress. She has recently passed away. She was a dame, meaning that the queen, I think, had to bestow that title on her. But she talked about the fact that she felt kind of bad because she's like, you know, the series got so popular that it went worldwide. You know, it came to America. Obviously, I'm talking about it in America. And she said, I just felt so bad. She said, yes, it was meant to be funny. But she said, I sat down one day and she said, I thought, this is what other countries think that British people are like. Like, they think we're like this and we're not. And I was like, oh my gosh. No, it was just, oh my gosh. It's hilarious. Keeping Up Appearances. Watch it if you need a good just giggle, because it's so funny. And her poor husband. Oh my Lord, her poor husband, Richard. I love Richard. Poor man. Let's see. Yes. So, Victor of Dibley. Oh, okay. I will look up Victor of Dibley. Happy Little Drills is in Orlando. Any suggestions for a good website for folklore and fairy tales canvases? They've got them because Katie and Kate, they're being really, if it has to do with, you know, fairy tales, Disney counts, and those are fairy tales. Some of those things in Disney are fairy tales. You know, a lot of companies have what would be, you know, anything that would be in a fairy tale, anything that would be in Greek or Norse mythology. You know, they're really keeping it wide open. So a lot of the websites, a lot of the diamond painting shops will have things for you to look at. So there is a Facebook group, Fairy Tales and Folklore, that I think Alyssa has put up. So go to that, because that's a good place to chat with other people on where they're finding their canvases for the event. Highly recommend joining that group. It's going to be fun. Let's see. Vicar of Dibley. Oh my gosh. Vicar of Dibley. Yes. Philadelphia got 9.1 inches of snow on Sunday. Oh gosh, Tammy. Woof. Be right back. Heading to Arizona. Oh, that's Alyssa. She's heading to Arizona. Yeah. 9 in Buffalo. Okay. Yeah. Buffalo, New York. Oh, whew. Yeah. I remember watching football games, Buffalo Bill football games, and going, there's no way. Their stadium's open. It's like open. No, no, no. I'm used to Reliant. If it even looks like it's going to have a thundercloud, we close the roof. If it looks like it's going to be bad weather, the roof is closed. You're not a real, the people in the North, you're not a real football fan until you sit in an open air stadium in a blizzard watching a football game. And I remember watching football games going, oh, no, there's no way. I would die. Faith is stuck in her apartment. I bet. Yeah. Well, that's why we went out and bought the groceries so we could just hibernate. And I'm happy hibernating. I think it's because I've had to, work my whole life. And now that I'm not, I'm so happy not going out. I don't, it's like, I don't have to go out. I could stay in my house for days, and not worry about it. Hello, Michelle. Thanks for a couple of years ago. So much fun. Okay. Born and raised in Missouri. So yes, I know about ice, snow, and extreme cold. Oh yeah, Allison. Yeah, Missouri is cold. Ooh, hi from the cold Netherlands. I bet, Dutch Tinkerbell. I bet it's cold. Oh my gosh. I think the world is an ice cap right now. 5 with 6 inches of snow. Dale. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Sure do. I know, Tammy, Brandy can attest to it too. We got to that hotel in Kentucky on our way to the retreat, and I'm like, you know what? I love Kentucky. The good people of Kentucky saved our skin that night because I was so tired. And I walked into that lobby and I'm like, all I need is a hotel room with 2 beds. And she was like, oh, no problem. We can accommodate you. And the next morning we went to Starbucks and everybody was so nice. And I'm like, I love the great state of Kentucky. They just saved us. We were just so happy to find a decent hotel with a nice hotel room and go to sleep because we were exhausted. I'd been driving 14 hours straight. It was crazy. But yes, I would definitely go back to Kentucky. I would. And yes, Tammy, you and I will meet someday. That is definitely on my list. You and I will meet. I'm going to come find you someday. I promise you, Tammy. Did call see Ashley and Matt? Yes, Eli was born. Ashley's baby boy Eli was born. She checked in with me today with our with our chat group. They're doing well. Sleep, of course, is touch and go with a new baby, but he's doing fine. Ashley's doing fine. Her postpartum stuff is doing great. She's not having to take any pain medication. She's just taking Tylenol, and she's just blissfully happy. Just everybody's doing great. So just so happy for her and Eric and Eli. But yeah, he's doing well. And gosh, he has a head full of black hair. I couldn't believe it. It was, oh gosh, he's a doll baby. He's so cute. But she's doing well. Baby's doing well. And they're just, doing the whole new baby dance, getting into that routine of, sleep and not sleep and all that kind of thing. They'll get it. Let's see. My dog Murphy likes to be outside, but when it's, yeah, Melissa, yeah, my dog won't even go out. Yeah, the bulldog or the Chihuahua will not go outside. My Havanese looked up at me and backed away, and my Newfoundland ran out and started rolling in the snow. Oh my gosh. Not funny. When it snows, they really don't know what to do. Let's see. Buffy Shimmers, hello to you. So glad you're here. I don't miss the snow, but I hate it when it gets cold here. My dad is in skilled nursing, and my mom didn't get out for 2 days because she couldn't go and see him. Yeah. It's just, so that is the time when you don't want to stay home and you want to be able to I could get out and drive now. The streets are totally fine. It rained really hard the night before it froze, but for some reason it dried up before the roads froze. So we haven't had any problems with the roads. But yeah, my dad lives 10 minutes from me. And I mean, he lives in a senior community, but he doesn't need skilled nursing or anything. The man's in better shape than I am. But if something happened, I would want to get to him. And that's the hard part about the weather not letting you do that. 65 centimeters of snow yesterday in Toronto, but the power stayed on. No ice. Well, that's good. Kim got a new groove. Hello, my friend. Glad you're here. Everyone in the chat. My dad got out January 12th from being in the hospital since November 25th. Oh, wow. Well, Allison, that is a step in the right direction. I'm so happy for you. That is awesome. I'm glad that I'm glad that he is on the mend and he's in skilled nursing. So even if you can't get to him, he's got caregivers around him that will take care of him. So, but that's still, when you can't get to your parent yourself, that's tough. Let's see. I know I'm loving dragons too. I think I'm a dragon convert after opening that dragon from DAC. I'm like, what happened to me? I'm a dragon lover now. Really? Am I a convert? people are messaging me all over the place. It's about time, Kara. It's taken you this long to figure out dragons are great. And what's your problem? I'm like, I don't know. It's just so pretty. Let's see. Diamond Art Crafter. Hello. Yes, Alyssa's working on a dragon right now. I'm jealous of the one she's working on. I don't have it and I want it. Let's see. Allison, your dad was your principal when you were in kindergarten, first and second grade. Yeah, I told you the story about my youngest son. I was both of my son's principals from kinder to fifth. So in Texas, in our district, our elementary schools go from kindergarten to fifth grade. Some schools, they're in clusters, but some schools have pre-Ks in them as well, but not all. So it's kindergarten through fifth grade is elementary, sixth, seventh, and eighth is middle school or junior high, and ninth through 12th is high school. So I had both my boys from kinder to fifth. I was their principal the whole time when they were in elementary school. And last day of fifth grade, my youngest, who I would say has more soul than he can control, Lord help his teachers. A lot of them got gift cards to restaurants and bars when he was in their class, because it was like, thank you so much for putting up with him, because, he wasn't mean-spirited. He was everybody's friend, but that was part of the problem. He'd talk to everybody and keep talking to everybody. And, his little motor needed to slow down a little bit so his teacher could talk at times. But anyway, his last day of fifth grade, he put his feet on my desk. He sat in my chair behind my desk in my office, stuck his feet on my desk and said, I'm the only kid in this school that can say, I have been to the principal's office every day of my life from kindergarten through fifth grade. And I'm like, yes, you are. Yes, you are. So maybe an AI image that they fix the render. Maybe. I don't know, but I just think it's just funny that it says image interpreted with love by the Diamond Dots design team. Who knows? I know a lot of the Diamond Dots images are like Shutterfly, licensed Shutterfly images. So I don't know if they're talking about the render on this. Who knows? I had school. It was windy, cold, but we still. Oh my gosh. Let's see. When do I ever lose track of time? You have better track of time than I do, Alyssa. I mean, at the retreats, you're the one reminding us, oh, it's time to do this or time to do that. And I'm just like, what's happening? I think Alice in Wonderland is a fairy tale. Again, Katie and Kate are being pretty lenient on what they want everybody to just join and have a good time. So I know Brandy, fairy tales and folklore is up my alley as well. So Ladies of Letters. Oh my gosh. Back to British comedies. Just watched on Amazon. Ladies of Letters. I'll have to look that one up. Okay. I make my own diamond designs. If I make one fairy tale related, can I join? I think so. Yeah. If you make your own designs and your own art, then yes, everyone is welcome to that event. So like I said, get on there and ask. There are lots of people in there that are in the know and will help. You can ask questions and get your questions answered. Oh gosh. Roxanne made it from beautiful here in Arizona. Good. I'm glad someone in the United States of America is having good weather. That is good. Almost done. Oh yeah. Alyssa's doing the Dragons and Books by Margot Nasuli, the partial. Let's see. Hi from warm South Florida. We got 9 or 10 inches in St. Louis. Yeah. Yeah, see, Brandy's saying Kentucky was so good to us. They were. Yep, Kara was driving for so long on Red Bull and AC/DC. I was. Oh my gosh. Hi, Rock the Dots. So welcome in. I'm a little behind on chat. Diamond Loving Nana. Yes, congrats to Ashley and her family. Did Eli? No. Becky, she had a C-section. Yeah, she had a C-section, but everything went great. Mama's good, baby's good. So, yeah, I don't know that I think she got there and they were like, it's time to have this baby. So I don't, it didn't take very long until Eli made his appearance. Exactly, Kim. Texas doesn't have salt trucks, snow plows, or chains for tires. The folks in my town have trouble driving well in the summer. So people in Texas can't drive in normal circumstances, much less in the ice and snow. It's not so much, Kim, the trucks and stuff, because after Ice-Ageddon 2020, was that 2021, I think, where it was horrible. I still have like stress about that whole time because we didn't have power for like 2 days. People were literally freezing to death in their homes. It wasn't good. But after that, the power grid got amped up. We made sure that we had the trucks and the salt and all that at the ready. It's our infrastructure that can't take the cold for prolonged periods of time. Like people's roofs were collapsing because of the weight of the snow. And the snow that we got was a lot for us, but it was nothing compared to what you guys in the north get. Pipes were bursting because they weren't insulated like they are in the north. That kind of thing happened because our infrastructure in our homes and businesses, it's not meant to take cold because it rarely gets that cold here. So that whole polar vortex thing where people literally left their homes because they had no power and their pipes burst and then the water froze. They walked into an ice skating rink in their house. Like it was awful. It was nothing like that this time. Nothing. Every time it's supposed to freeze, I tend to get PTSD and go, oh my God, what, do we have water? Are we going to have power? Because it was not good. It was not good. Taking my daughter on Thursday for her 4D ultrasound. Oh, that'll be fun. Yes, hold me to that, Tammy. Yes. I know. I would squeeze you so tight, Tammy. Let's see, 15 minutes. Well, now I have about 1 minute. I have about 1 minute. And I'm caught up on chat. Sue Layton says 6:50. Well, if I distract you with bling, they can catch you easy. All right, guys. Well, listen up. Thank you guys so much for being here. I just love our time together like this when we can just chat about everything and nothing and stay warm. And everybody stay safe, stay warm. Don't go out unless you have to. I'm going to start on my dragon. And this leaves you about 5 minutes to head on over to Brandy's live. And I will see you this week with some videos. And I'll see you here next week on the live. And hopefully we'll be a little bit warmer. Maybe, fingers crossed. We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you next week. Bye.